Let me give you a brief overview of what Racing Synergy does and the basic layout of the software. First of all, on the left hand side here, available races of the day that we simply tick if we want the Racing Synergy scanner to have a look at these races. In some cases there are races available for tomorrow as well. We can select all races or deselect all races. The top window gives us information about the current race that the scanner is looking at. In this particular case it's the 1720 at Southwell, a 7 furlong handicap with 11 runners. 3 horses, as you can see highlighted in yellow here, have met the criteria that we've put in the settings at the start of the day. The window gives us information on the runner, the lay odds, the lay amount available on the exchange, the best odds available with a bookmaker, and which bookmaker or series of bookmakers offer those best odds. Grenake at the top is only offered by Ladbrokes at the 4.5. By contrast, Ladbrokes and one other bookmaker offer the 11 on Haraldini. The return on investment percentage column gives us an indication as to the likely minimum implied return on investment if we were to bet these horses. The rating column here gives us an up-to-date assessment of the chances of the horse shortening further in the market from 0 stars through to a maximum 5 stars. The bottom window is the qualifiers window. After setting up our parameters, our criteria at the start of the day, we want to look for horses that meet these criteria and for them to be available in the qualifiers window down here. Let's just take Haraldini as an example. In the 520 at Southwell, Haraldini is offered at 11 by Ladbrokes and one other bookmaker. 10.5 the lay odds on the exchange with £203 available on the exchange. A minimum return on investment of 4.76% and a 1-star rating indicating that the horse has a good chance of further shortening in the market. Let me just take you through a few of the buttons at the bottom here. Grenake. If we have, for instance, bet this horse, we'll want to make sure we don't bet it again by accident. We'll press the Done button. Bajan Pride, if we've only had a certain amount on the horse because of possibly a bookmaker restriction, when we might want to come back to further bet that horse, we would press the Part Bet button. If Sada, we wanted to remove that horse for some reason, we weren't particularly interested in it, we would press the Remove button. If we wanted to remove all of the horses from the qualifier window and restart the scanner, we would press the Remove All button. Over here we have a Refresh button, which, because the markets are continually active, continually changing, if we have a given race selected, then we would press the Refresh button to see the current state of the market. Refresh here changes the return on investment percentages, etc., for all of the horses in the market. So we just press the Refresh button to get an up to the second update of where the market presently stands. If we wanted to analyze any one given market, we would use the Show button. Let's say, for instance, we wanted to have a look at the 1610 at Fairyhouse. Press the Show button and that will bring up in the current race window the 1610 at Fairyhouse and the present situation of the market there. Last of all, the Reload button. If we had bet our horses during the day, we'd finished the day, we'd left Racing Synergy on overnight, but a whole new load of races were available the next day, we'd use the Reload button to put in the races for the next day. And that basically summarizes the Racing Synergy windows and what you can expect.